Hi, I'm Lucy Rundle, Trust Primary Curriculum Lead and Vice Principal at Dixon's Trinity Chapeltown. Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe to our platform at www.dixonsos.com. This is the 7th episode in our mini-series on retrieval practice in our primary academies, so please see previous episodes and like and follow for further instalments. So far, we have talked about the use of knowledge organisers at Dixon's Trinity Chapeltown primary phase, and also how it can be easy to reduce retrieval practice to simply knowledge organiser quizzes. However, we are keen to ensure that we go beyond the idea that retrieval is just quizzing or knowledge organisers. We want to ensure retrieval practice is done throughout lessons and in different formats. At Dixon's Trinity Chapeltown, we have a Do Now activity at the start of every lesson. This makes the start of lessons routine and consistent. And whilst this is a consistent routine and students know they will be expected to retrieve at the start of every lesson, we don't limit retrieval simply to the Do Now. A whole episode on Do Now and Review Now will be coming shortly, so please look out for this instalment. Retrieval practice happens throughout each lesson to support memory and learning. It is essential that teachers know what has been learned in previous year groups in order for retrieval practice to be most beneficial. For example, if teachers are about to teach the Great Fire of London, they should know that students learnt the capital city of England is London in Year 1 and that wood is a flammable material earlier in Year 2 in order to plan their questioning. Leaders can support by ensuring curriculum materials include what previously taught content is. Here, in the overview box, teachers can see an overview of what content and concepts the students will learn. This is where links are made to previous learning and future learning, as well as a link to the curriculum overview, which outlines intent. Each member of staff takes the time to read this and has the opportunity to discuss content and any questions they might have each cycle on curriculum planning day. During teacher instruction and new learning, teachers ask retrieval questions which activate prior knowledge and make links and connections. Many teachers do this already as part of their normal practice, but by being aware and rephrasing as a question rather than just a remember what we did, we allow students to actively think and remember. An example of this would be asking students to name the parts of a plant before a lesson on functions of each part, or asking students to label a state of matter changes before learning about the water cycle. At DTC, we carefully plan any retrieval questioning about prior knowledge on our curriculum materials, so this integral strategy is consistent. We find Everybody Answers responses are good for retrieval during explanations so that all students are actively engaged. For example, using mini whiteboards in lessons to do a show me activity, eliciting answers based upon previous key knowledge. Students are asked to show short answers that the teacher can see at a glance what has been remembered. We also regularly use agree and disagree hands for Everybody Answers, which keeps engagement high and gives maximum assessment data for the teachers. We gradually expose students to revision strategies within primary lessons that they can go on to use independently in the future. The earlier we teach students how to learn and how to self-quiz, the better. For example, we often use structured talk tasks where students quiz each other and check the answers. This is particularly useful for EYFS and Key Stage 1. Please see the episodes on knowledge organisers and retrieval in EYFS. Retrieval practice is part of the culture of our academy. Assemblies talk about mastery and the need to practice again and again. Importantly, we explain to students why we do retrieval practice. This stops it being high stakes and also supports metacognition. If students know why we do something, then they are more likely to engage with it. We explicitly talk to students about metacognition and how it's okay to forget things. It's what our brains do. We explain that learning can be difficult, which is why we have to think hard. We use any opportunity to remind students why it's better to try and remember before using notes or knowledge organisers. They need time to think first. At DTC, retrieval practice happens in various formats. Each lesson starts with a deliberate retrieval practice as part of a do now. Retrieval practice happens within lessons as teachers question students and make links to previous knowledge. Students are taught metacognition strategies through scaffolded talk tasks and carefully designed activities which teach students to self-quiz. Students use knowledge organisers at home with families, and the whole culture of the academy is based on academic rigour through a curriculum which is designed to be remembered in detail. Thank you so much for watching this. Please subscribe to the channel and share. I look forward to seeing you soon.